I am recording this back to back, and we've got to bounce back against PSG in the Champions League. We're 1-0 down from the first leg, but we do play the second leg at home at the Liberty Stadium. Can we finally break our curse and get past PSG in the Champions League quarterfinals to make the last four and reach the semi-finals of the Champions League? We've also got a league game against Newcastle where we've got to pick up as many points as we can if we have a chance of catching Spurs. Big game today, guys. We could be making the Champions League semi-final. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 82 of the Saving Swans series. We're jumping straight into it today, my friends. This is the lineup for the PSG game. Timo Horn, Trent Boning, Arthur and Nart at the back. The best defence we can get, along with our cup goalkeeper Timo Horn. Diego, Marco Rog and DeLuca in the middle. Correa's the advanced playmaker. Yomar and Girigori up front. We have got to grab an early goal if we're going to get through PSG. We beat them at home in the group stage. We can do it again in the knockout round. I'm going to give a passionate, we owe PSG after what happened the last match. Go out there and get revenge. The team seem motivated. I'm motivated. I am confident we can get a home result against PSG. Let's get the game underway. Neymar is already injured. He's already picked up a knock before the game has even started, which is a promising sign for us. I'm just hoping we can get an early goal to settle our nerves and just try and reach the next round. I'm going to throw out an encouraged 20 minutes in. I just got the first highlight, Luke Nart finding DeLuca. Tries to find Girigori, but it's headed away. Yomar finds Nart. We're going to try again. Nart tries to find Yomar, but it is passed back to Rico, and PSG going to lump it forward in the hopes to find a striker, but they're not going to find anybody. Correa has picked up a knock, so we might have to sub him off if that is looking worse for wear. Nart does win the ball off Zivkovic, I should say. Diego to DeLuca. DeLuca finds Girigori. Can he link up with Yomar? He can. Finds Yomar in the box. It's 1-0 to Swansea, 21 minutes in, and we have levelled the tie. It is 1-1. I knew we could do the job at home. We beat them at home in the group stage. We've been unlucky against them in recent years, but I feel as if now is our time. Yomar in the box, slots it past Rico, and it's 1-0 to Swansea City. The problem is now is that if PSG score, we have to get another 2 goals because they'll be winning on away goals. So we want to try and make sure they don't score. Casemiro finds Zivkovic. Tries to find Verratti, but we header it away. Diego to Yomar. Back to Correa. Can he find anybody making the run? He does find Marco Rog. Girigori's there on his own. It's 2-0 to Swansea. And we are running riot at the Liberty Stadium. And it doesn't matter if PSG score now, because if they do, well, in fact, no, it does matter because they'll still go through 2-2 on away goals. But we do go 2-0 up. Marco Rog unselfishly finds Girigori, and we do go 2-0 up in the opening half an hour. This is it. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling the vibe. We can do it. This is the year we finally get past PSG. Third time is the charm. But it's a long ball. We just got to make sure we don't concede. If we can get a third goal, then we can be comfortable, because even if PSG were to grab a second themselves, we'd still go through 3-2 on aggregate. But not. He's got space. Can he find anybody? Finds Yomar. It's 3. It is 3-0 to Swansea City in 34 minutes. This is an incredible performance. After we held back, we played defensive in that first leg. We've gone out to our normal formation, and Yomar grabs himself a second, and we are 3-0 up against PSG. We are putting them to the sword. We may not win the Premier League this year, but we have a fantastic chance to win the Champions League. I think we've got the squad to do it. We've got strength in all places. We've got rotation options. We can do it. If we can get past PSG, that's been our stumbling block these last 3 years. We can do it. But we just got to make sure we don't let them back into the game. Zivkovic. It's not over yet. It's only one half of football gone. Verratti. He's going to find no. Luke Nart intercepts. He's had a good game today. Lovely ball to Girigori. He's one-on-one. It's a save from Rico. I think that would have sealed the game for us if Girigori would have grabbed himself a goal there. But Fabio De Luca whips one in. Arthur with a header. It was a free header. And it's over the bar. I'm going to praise the team. Well, no, I'm going to wait until this highlight and then praise the team. Well, in fact, it won't go. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. But Yomar finds Marco Rog coming in for Zachary Paul today. Girigori. Unlucky from him. I am going to praise the team. And we're going to wait to the hour mark, and I think we will sub off Angel Correa in the advanced playmaker role. I think we've got Almiron on the bench. We can bring him on. And there's the confirmation. Correa has picked up a knock. It's a foot injury. We'll bring on... Oh, we haven't got Almiron on the bench. So we'll bring on Pineda. Because he can play advanced playmaker. Probably the best out of the players we have available. So we make the change slightly earlier than planned. But that's okay. An hour into the game. PSG have got to score 2 goals to go through. Which we're going to make sure we prevent that from happening. Digny finds Zivkovic. Tries to cross it, but Marco Rog is there. In that ball-winning midfielder role. He's all over the place. Taking the place of Zachary Paul. And Yomar's through. Yomar on a hat-trick. And Yomar grabs himself a hat-trick. And there it is. 4-1. 4-1 on aggregate. PSG have got to score 3 goals now. And we are going through to the Champions League semi-final. Yomar outside the box. Top corner, top class. And that is a hat-trick for Yomar today. And we are on fire. We're at home, we are a different team than away. Away from home, I don't know what happens to us. But at home, we are a stunning team. Girigori go down in the box. It's not a penalty. But Marco Rog again winning the ball. The man we almost sold to China for like 85 mil. He's having a stormer game today. Not with a cross. It is intercepted though. Are PSG going to counter-attack? Andre Silva finds Sousa. It's intercepted again by Rog. Timo Horn lumps it upfield. Pineda. Oh, that's a stunning ball to Yomar. Can he make it 4? He can. That's 4 goals for Yomar in this game. 5-0 overall. Wow. What a performance from Yomar today. What a performance from the team. 5-0. It's a lovely ball from Pineda. Splits the centre-backs. And the form that Yomar is in this game, he is going to dispatch that with ease. And he has scored 4 goals. And is he going to get a 10.0 rating? If he gets 5 goals, he definitely will. That's a ball to Girigori. Girigori fluffs his lines. And we are going to make some subs. Marco Rog, he's had a stunning game. We'll leave him on. We'll bring on Zachary Paul. We'll move Rog into the Mazzella and Paul into that midfield role. And we'll bring on Lascelles for Arthur as well. We can make these changes. We're 5-0 up. And as I make the changes, Marco Rog is injured. Good timing, Marco Rog. Good timing. But we'll bring Pineda back. So after we make all our subs, Marco Rog does get injured. Potential foot injury. So we are down to 10 men. Zivkovic whips it in over the bar from PSG. But we've done the work we need to. 5-0 up. 5-1 on aggregate. And we will be seeing a Champions League semi-final draw in this episode. It'll be interesting to see what teams are left in it. We made the semi-finals 2 years ago. Girigori does go down. And PSG did knock us out of the semi-final. I think they went on to win it as well. But Zachary Paul to Girigori. Squares it for Yomar. Almost number 5. Almost number 5. But we have been fantastic today. I want to see Yomar grab a 5th. Tries to find Pineda. PSG going to counter-attack. Andre Silva on the wing now. Tries to find Sousa. Lascelles tackles that ball. And we'll start again. Rossi, Boning intercepts. Finds Yomar to Girigori. Girigori's definitely been the support man today. Can he grab a second goal for himself? It's a save. Girigori's been very unlucky today. He could have grabbed himself a hat-trick very easily with the shots he's had. Yomar's on a 9.9. Can he get the 5th to make it a 10.0? Pineda finds Yomar in the box. Finds Pineda. It's over the bar. And there is the full-time whistle. It's a 5-0 win. I'm going to give a passionate, I'm very happy with the result. What a performance from the team. We'll save the game to be sure. Swansea overcame a first leg deficit to beat PSG 5-1 on aggregate after an entertaining second leg at the Liberty Stadium. Yomar had a 9.9. He didn't get that 10.0, but that's good enough for me. Swansea win in the Champions Cup quarter-final. Marco Rog's out for 3 days. Correa's out for a day, so no major injuries. Ter Stegen wants De Luca to leave Swansea for Barcelona. And Fabio De Luca's kicking up a bit of a fuss. Cabrera, can you have a word for him for me? Oh, fine. I'll have a word with him. Fabio De Luca, there's rumours floating that Barcelona are interested in signing me. I think it'd be a great opportunity to move to a bigger club. Mate, we've just made the semi-finals of the Champions League. We're almost winning the league. You can't... Well, okay, Barca are slightly bigger than us. I'm going to go with a tried and tested... I think you to the... Start that again. I think you need to think about what a great place this is to play football. Fabio De Luca settles down. He understands where we are. So we are through to the semi-finals. So it's us, Monaco, Leverkusen or Barca, or Hamburg and Liverpool. So they're going to be the potential opponents for us. I believe the draw for the semi-final is before the Newcastle game. So we'll either come back for the Champions League draw or the Newcastle League game. The Champions League semi-final draw is here. The 4 teams that are left in it are Liverpool, Monaco, Barcelona and Swansea. Now, we did get knocked out by Barcelona in our first Champions League campaign, which would have been not the last, so 3 seasons ago, we were knocked out by Barcelona in the quarterfinals. Liverpool be an interesting draw, a domestic rival. So that means one English team, as much as Swansea are Welsh, but we're in the English league, would get to the final. And Monaco are another big spending team from France. Let's see who we're going to get. So I'm going to do an automatic draw. Who are we going to get? Let's have a look. Liverpool. I'd like Liverpool. Can we get them? Yes, we do. So it's a Liverpool-Swansea semi-final in the Champions League. The winner will get either Monaco or Barcelona. So we'll have a look and confirm that for us. So Champions Cup draw Swansea against Liverpool. I mean, if we look at the Liverpool League games this season, how have we got on against them? So we drew 2-2 against them at Anfield. And we beat them 3-0 at home at the Liberty. So we haven't lost to Liverpool this season. And looking at it, the semi-final... Well, they haven't scheduled the first leg, but apparently they've scheduled the second leg. But we'll come back for the Newcastle game. It is Liverpool we get in the semi-final. Slight rotation for the Newcastle League game. Milagres comes in goal. Johnson comes in at right back. Boning, Lascelles and Target, so Sam changes at the back. Pineda, Paul and Almiron, so we will be resting Diego and De Luca in the midfield. Jose in the advanced playmaker role, and after scoring 4 goals, we won't be dropping Yomar for the league game, but Mbolo does come in for Girigori. So we need to keep up with Spurs, we need to refocus on the league. We are away from home, but I am confident that we can get a result against Newcastle, who are in 18th place. They are in the relegation places. Spurs did win their game today, so they are 4 points clear at the moment. A win today will pull that gap back to 2 points, I believe. We'll find out when the table updates. But we need to focus on our games. You know, we don't want to focus on Spurs. We need to focus on Swansea City. But Schlupp with the throw in. Shelby Johnson wins the ball back for Mbolo. Finds Zachary Paul. Oh, that's a mistake. And Yomar slots in to make it 1-0. That's 5 goals from this episode alone. We do go 1-0 up. And yeah, we will go 2 points behind Spurs. But they do have that game in hand. And that's going to be the problem, I think. If they can lose a game and we win all our games, there might be hope. But we do have United, or Man United. We do have Chelsea as well. They're going to be tough games. I'm not sure if we're going to get the results we need against them. But we are 1-0 up against Newcastle. We can only beat the teams that are in front of us. And Breeden Mbolo has picked up an injury. I'm going to give Aradori a chance up front. He can play advanced forward. I know he's our backup target man. But we'll give Aradori a chance up front. He's had a decent season himself. So we do have 4 quality strikers at the club, with Nathan Evans smashing in the goals on loan at Stoke in the Championship. He is one that I am keeping an eye on because he does fulfill our homegrown quota. If we have to make room for him, we may have to make room for him. But Schopf finds Hindman for Newcastle. Can we grab a second goal to seal the win for us? Van Ginkel tries to find Schopf again. He does. But we do win the ball back. I think that might mean Zachary Paul who won the ball, but Target's the one that clears it. Yomar now, the main man, the star man, finds Jose. He's going to find Target again. 1-2 with Jose. Can Jose find anybody? Oh, it's a slide from Newcastle. And they're going to start a counter-attack of their own. Caprari, it's a long highlight. Shelby Johnson does make the interception. Aradori, just come on. Can he make an impact? He can. He gets the cross in for Yomar. And that is goal number 6 for Yomar in this episode. 2 against Newcastle, 4 against PSG. And Yomar is on form at the moment. He is undroppable right now. Aradori does play in that lovely ball. And it is Yomar who slots it in to make it 2-0 to Swansea City. And it does look like we will be seeing the back of Newcastle, who are in the relegation zone. They're fighting for survival themselves, so they also have something to fight for. They won't just roll over for us because we want to win the league. But 2-0 away from home. We appreciate their efforts. Boning's looking a bit tired. We might sub him off at the 60-minute mark. But we don't need to change anything right now. We're 2-0 up. We're cruising. We're high off our brilliant win against PSG, and that's clearly run over into this game. But Jordan Ayew, a former Swansea player, it crashes off the crossbar. The press were hyping up Jordan Ayew before the game, saying he's coming back to the Liberty, the place he was. He didn't do very well for us, though. He wasn't really I think in the first couple of seasons he was a starter, but he wasn't really that much of a player for us. But Jose finds Target, lovely passing here. Zachary Paul plays in Yomar, plays in Aradori. Yomar's going for a hat-trick. Is he going to get a double hat-trick? 1 against PSG, 1 against Newcastle. There's another, 40 minutes to play to find out if that's going to happen. And we just need to carry on playing the way we are. And the results will come through. Caprari finds Ayew. It's a save from Milagres. I'm just keeping an eye on those percentages in the corner, the one that my fat face is covering, to see if anybody's looking a bit tired. Jordan Ayew's looking a bit threatening. He's had a few chances, Jordan Ayew, to score against us. I think he's up for it. I think he wants to score a goal past us, just to show me that this is the player he could have been. And it's a lovely goal by Jeffrey Schlupp, the best goal of the game so far. And it's 2-1 to Swansea. We don't want to get complacent, you know, because we're only 2-0 up. They've got a goal left in this. It's a lovely goal, though. We'll make some subs. So, yeah, Bowling's looking a bit tired. We'll bring on Arthur for him. And we'll leave them where they are. Who else is looking a bit tired or underperforming? Jose's on a 6.5. I've got no one really to bring on for him, so we'll kind of keep it the way it is. We're going to go to counter. We're going to sit back. We want to hold on to this lead, because we are away from home. Which will frustrate Newcastle as much as we can. But 72 minutes, still no highlights. They're making some changes. I think on the 80th minute we'll make changes of our own. There we go. So we'll make some changes of our own. Zachary Paul's looking a bit tired out there. We'll bring him off. We'll bring Marco Rog on for him, as he did do a superb job in the last game. But 85 minutes. Van Ginkel finds Caprari. Oh, I'm always nervous when it's one goal in it in the last 10 minutes. We just need to keep up with Spurs. We don't want to follow up our amazing win against PSG with a draw against Newcastle. Yomar, is he going to find Aradori? Aradori! Unlucky, wide of the goal. I just hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. But we've only got a couple of minutes to hold on now. 93, we're in the 94th minute. I think we are going to hold on to our 2-1 win. Ponce tries to win it. Arthur clears the ball. And there is the final whistle. It's a 2-1 win against Newcastle. Away from home, it's a very good performance. We're going to be keeping up with Spurs for the fight for the top of the table. A potential serious injury suffered by Swansea's Breland Bolo overshadow events and was a wet afternoon at St James's Park. A brace from Yomar helped Swansea to victory. We qualify for the Champions League for next season, which is fantastic news. And Bolo's out for 2 months with a torn hamstring. That's unlucky from him. I think he was injured at the end of last season as well. But we get our next season budget, £87 million to spend next season. And Nathan Evans scored 2 goals. He scored 23 goals for Stoke this season. We'll be keeping an eye on him going forward. So with Breland Bolo out, it's going to be between Girigori and Aradori to step up. And we look at the competitions page, and that is where we stand. So we are 2 points behind Spurs, but they do have that game in hand, which if they win will make it 5 points clear. We have Liverpool in the semi-finals of the Champions League. And if we look at the schedule, I think what we'll do is we will do a Champions League double bill. Next episode, we will come back for the home game, well, the away game first, and we'll also play the home game as well. So we'll be doing the United game off screen. We'll come back for Liverpool, and then in between, we'll do the Chelsea game off screen as well. And so it's a bit of a double-pronged approach. We've got to rely on Spurs dropping points, but then we've got a chance to win the Champions League. But we've got to get to the final first, and Liverpool is that final hurdle. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2018 content. We'll be uploading Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 PM GMT. And I will hopefully see you next time for the Liverpool Champions League semi-final first and second leg. Thank you very much for watching.